Cleveland, Lebron and Bronny are speaking with the media.
Bronny, first of all, obviously you grew up here and you could hear the crowd, starting to buzz in that fourth quarter. How, when you check into the game, do you kind of keep your composure, play the right way, not force anything, and then eventually you do get the jumper and hit it? How do you kind of mentally go through that whole thing?
I just say, I've been just taught to play the right way my whole life, so just me going in there and playing my game is always something that I'm gonna do. So yeah, just going in there with that same mindset and keep my head leveled and trying to still play my role.
LeBron, just looking for your perspective on that moment as well, and all the times that you've had here, Bronny growing up here, seeing him in the game, seeing him keep that composure like that. What was your sense of it all?
My sense is that he's better than I would have been in that situation. 20,000 fans screaming my name to get in the game and wanting me to be in the game. And if the roles were reversed, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. So just commend him on, his composure, the way he approaches, not only the game, but just approach, life in general. And to see him get his first NBA basket in this arena where he grew up, not too far away from here. It's an unbelievable moment. Unbelievable moment for him. First of all, for our family, it's just pretty cool to be a part of it.
Quick follow-up for both of you, I guess, but that moment, you certainly feel a lot of love, but that also does seem to come probably with some pressure, just everybody watching, everybody wanting something to happen. Is that how it feels, and how do you kind of come through?
Pretty much been the same thing for 20 years and a month now. So, it's just something that comes with it, I guess. But, it's what it is.
For Bron, how are you feeling? You sound worse than when we talked to you on Monday. And what have the last 4 or 5 days been like dealing with this illness?
Just working my way through it, obviously. It's kind of that time of the year. Summer's over, fall hits, and working my way through it, taking care of my body, trying to get as much rest as possible, stay hydrated. Make sure I'm getting the nutrients and everything that I need as it passes. But I had some decent energy today, not my usual, but I'm still happy to be out there and be able to contribute a little bit while I was on the floor.
One for each of you guys, LeBron. JJ and AD kind of both said that this was like a pretty bad regression for you guys in terms of the way you want to be playing. What do you think caused that? What did you see out there in terms of the way you guys approach this game offensively?
Offensively? Mm-hmm. I don't think we matched their energy. I think they obviously are a really good team and playing some great ball in the early season. I don't think we matched their intensity to start the game. Obviously, Donovan started off with a hot streak in the 13 early points, and I just don't think we matched their intensity with energy and effort. So, it's never good to take a step backwards, but we did that, and now we got to figure out how we can take 2 steps forward next time.
And Brian, I know you try to stay in these moments, not make them more than what they are, but when did you first dream about getting an NBA basket, and I guess how did the feeling compare to what maybe you thought it would feel like?
Pretty much since I picked the ball up. I've been watching this guy for a minute playing in the league, so just dreaming of me being in those players' steps, not only his but players that he's playing against and with. So yeah, it was just a dream come true for me. Felt really good. After the fact, I was still in game mode when I hit the shot, so I didn't really acknowledge it while I was playing, but yeah, it felt good after.
LeBron, we spoke with Eddie this morning. He mentioned offensively the need to be more organized. That was one of the reasons why you guys had the 14-point quarter in Phoenix tonight. It seemed like sometimes you guys were in and out of being organized. What's required in those moments to get back to where you guys want to be in terms of organization, structure, running what you guys want to?
I think communication know what we want to get to. There are times out there where we're a little unorganized, and I think it's still, we're still early on getting a new system here. So, getting guys in the right position, getting guys in the right spots, having communication, putting guys in the right spots, and either looking at the coach for a play call or whoever handling the ball, trying to get guys in the right position. So, it's still a new system. I mean, we just got together late September, so we're still trying to, get through it and figure each other out. But I think the film sessions, the shoot arounds will definitely help progress, and we got to get better with it.
Bronny, you told us at shoot around you planned on kind of taking in the atmosphere. So what did you see? What did you hear? Who did you see? Kind of one of the memories you think you're going to take away from tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was insane. Much more than I anticipated, for sure. But it's all love. Like it was insane. It was a nice moment. The chants really got me. Like I was straight faced, but like I felt it, and it felt pretty good. Especially coming from here. But yeah, I mean, it was a special moment for me, for sure.
And LeBron, speaking of the love, just how did it hit you the way the city, your former franchise, kind of embraced the James family tonight?
We spent a lot of years there. I mean, we're part of this community, obviously. We're not too far, where we was born, not too far from here, 35 miles south of here, in our hometown of Akron. And, I spent 11 years of my NBA career, so half of my career was spent here. So he's seeing it to where he didn't really understand the game of basketball. Then when I came back, he knew everything about the game of basketball and continued to get better and learn. And while I was, in my second stint trying to win a championship for the city. So we have so many great moments. Not only on the floor at this arena, no matter what the name is, if it was the Gund Arena or the Q, and now is Rocket Mortgage, I believe it is now. So a lot of great memories on the court, but a lot of great memories off the floor as well. So, in this community. To have the mutual respect and the love, for what we was able to accomplish in the years that we were here, it's definitely very humbling, and we don't take it for granted every time we get to come back and either play the game that we love, which we did tonight, or just be home and just be in the community. And so it's pretty cool.
Last three. Gentlemen in blue shirt, Bill Wiley, and gentlemen in US.
LeBron, what does it mean as a parent to watch your son realize a dream?
It's the greatest thing in the world. Kids always have these dreams when they're super young, and as parents, you just you try to put them in a position that's at one point throughout their lives that maybe that dream can become a reality if that's what they want to do. And he said it from day one. His little brother said it from day one. The game of basketball is what they love, and that's what they want to do. And between myself and Savannah and our supporting cast, all of our friends and family, it was just for us to be their support, give them the guidance, give them the tools, give them the whatever they need to be able to possibly reach their goal to where it can become a reality. And to see that he is in the midst of his reality and his dream at the same time is just super cool for a parent. And and to see what he does when the camera's just not rolling is even more gratifying. The hard work that he puts in every single day to continue to get better and better at the profession that he chose. It's very gratifying, very cool, very humbling, and just proud, super proud of our kids. Myself and Savannah, we're super proud of Bronny, Bryce, and Zuri. They're just awesome.
LeBron, you've been cheered and welcomed back here many times, obviously. But tonight, when they played the tribute video in the first quarter, it was you and Bronny being welcomed back to Northeast Ohio and being cheered. And how did that hit you when there was a standing ovation for both you guys to get shouted out like that?
It was a pretty cool moment. I didn't really get an opportunity to kind of seize the moment because we was getting our ass drugged at that moment. So I was a little angry. At that point in time during that timeout, so I didn't get an opportunity to really appreciate it. But I heard it, and then when they said his name too, that's when I kind of looked up, and I believe I tapped him on the leg. I believe, that's just pretty cool though.
Last question, Larry.
LeBron, I spoke to Bronny about this earlier, but I wanted to ask you, yesterday I interviewed his middle school PE teacher. And a very specific adjective he used is he told me he realized Bronny was very selfless early on. When you hear something specific like that, what does that say about your son and the future he has?
Well, Savannah is the rock in our household, and I spent a lot of time on the road. Obviously for my career, and but Savannah sets down the law. She sets down the rules. She sets down the guidance. She does it all. So to know that I could sprinkle in my little bit of ingredients to her unbelievable recipe, and to hear teachers or parents or anybody speak high of our kids is a testament to our household. And to be able to hear that from a middle school teacher or from a parent of a classmate of theirs, that is some of the best things that we can hear. It means that what we're doing and what we're preaching in our household, they're taking out into the real world. And to know that it's never about them. It's about the people around them. They love being around people. They love people to feel just as important as they are, either if it's in the classroom or at sporting events or wherever the case may be. It's just super cool. So that's how I was raised. That's how my wife was raised, and we just try to give our kids the tools as well to, wherever they end up in life, to be able to use that, because it don't cost you a dime to be nice to people. It don't cost you a dime, So that's what we're all about. We don't believe in the hate thing. So it's pretty cool to hear that, for sure.
We'll be back. Lakers